Hey, morning, or whatever it is, where you are, whenever you are. Rico the Strat Wrestler back with you. Going to be covering a little rhythm riff from the Allman Brothers, One Way Out at the Fillmore East. Somebody on Facebook had asked, what is he playing? And I think I figured it out more or less. Southern rock isn't really something that I've played a lot of. I didn't really develop an appreciation for it till later in life, and now I go back and watch some of them old Allman Brothers and Marshall Tucker Band and Skinner and all that, and go, wow, those guys could play some good stuff. Like it. I didn't appreciate country music that much back then. I really appreciate it now. Danny Gatton and Brad Paisley and all those guys. Roy Clark, Jerry Reed. Good stuff, man. Find some videos on YouTube and watch that. Even if you don't like or play that style, you can appreciate the mastery of the guitar those guys developed. I'm sporting this shirt today in honor of Johnny Ray from Lubbock, Texas, who passed a few months ago. Anybody watching this who knows who Johnny Ray was and why I would be wearing this for him, leave a comment. Small world if you do. So let's get started. First of all, this is from a video live at the Fillmore East, Allman Brothers Band, I don't know what year, doing One Way Out. It's black and white, but it's a good soundtrack. So let me grab my guitar here, and I need a sip of coffee. Man, I love coffee. Made in my Tassimo machine. That's the Crema Suprema or Suprema Crema Supreme or something like that. Really good. It's kind of like a middle ground between espresso and coffee. It's got a little bit of that crema, kind of like espresso has, but it's not quite as strong, and you get like 6 ounces instead of 2 when you make it. It's really good. I don't put anything in it unless I happen to have some real heavy cream in the house to use, which I don't right now. But you don't care about coffee, do you? So I'm going to grab my guitar. And I just realized I didn't tune it. So I'm not going to take up your time with that. I'm going to pause my recording and get back with you just a second here. Okay, that was quick. Hey, if anyone's interested in a tuning video, any tips in tuning your guitar and keeping it in tune, I think I could do a whole video about that. Although a lot of it's just intuitive for me, I'd have to think, what am I doing and why am I doing it? And it's not as simple as like tuning all the open strings to a tuner. That's a good start, but sometimes you need to verify, depending on your neck and in your intonation, how things are on your guitar. So, One Way Out. I think he's playing something kind of like this. Might help if I turn the volume up. Now, I've changed the finger from how he did it. I think he was using this 5th fret bar chord as a root of it. They don't show. I think it's Dwayne Allman playing this part while Dickie Betts is playing lead. It starts at about 2 minutes into the video. I'm going to put a link to the video with this one so you can see it. And it's a little different rhythm part. He's not playing the main riff, which I don't remember how to play, but it's something like... It's something like that. It's not exactly like that. That's the main One Way Out riff. And I guess on a studio recording, the backing rhythm guitar doing the lead plays that. But during this live one, somebody on Facebook pointed out he was playing something different, and he wanted some help figuring out what it was. And I thought it was something like what I was playing earlier. I'm trying to play it off that bar, because I thought they showed Dwayne playing it off that bar chord, but the video also looks like it was spliced together. So what you're seeing may not go with what you're hearing at a given time, which can be confusing watching some of those live videos. And if the guy that asked about this is watching, please be patient. I don't think I've nailed it completely, but I hope to show you what it might be based off of. I think it's based off of a variation of what some people call the Memphis Groove or Memphis Shuffle by Jimmy Reed. Now that sounds a lot different than this if I play the original. That would be something more like... I was playing that E, not A. And I'm not playing it very well this morning. For some reason, I can't get my groove on very good. I should have warmed up and loosened up or something. But Dwayne, I think it is, switches to that little simple part. And I'm playing it up here. See, here's your 5th fret bar chord. But I'm putting my index finger on the 7th fret of my D string, my 4th string. And I'm playing the open E with that. Open A. That gives you a doubled octave there. And then I'm going to the 9th fret on your A string. Like that. And I don't have the video in front of me, but it's something like that. Going back and forth between the 9th and 10th fret on your A string there, your 5th string, doubled with that A note at the 7th fret on your D string. And then when he switches to the D chord, he moves it up, or down I should say, the neck toward the bottom, where the D chord, where he's got the D note at the 7th fret on the G string, your 3rd string. Doubled with the open D is how I would play it. I think he's using bar chords, but I got stubby little fingers and smaller hands, and sometimes I have to figure out a different way to play the same thing and approximate the feel. Then when he goes to the E, he plays it up high. I would actually prefer to play it low, something like, let me think about this. Something like but he goes up high. He goes up to here. And I think I'm going to redo this video because I need to go listen to it again. I'm not quite getting it. This is my warm-up video.